Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and I am returning with my Walking Dead reviews. So let's get started and talk about this episode. This is the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead. It's been a while since the last episode. It's been like 2 months. I looked at my past reviews. I'm like, wow, it was that long that The Walking Dead's been on. So with this episode, we get to see not much of the aftermath of Beth's death, but in a way, yes, it is. And spoiler alert, there's a lot of spoilers in this review. But we get to see that Noah wants to go back to his home, see if his mom and his brothers are there, and he sees that they aren't there. He's crying, but he wants to go in his house and just see what's going on. Tyrese is there to help him, and Tyrese gets bit. Because of his humanity and seeing all the things going around him of, people dying that you care about, he is bitten. And what they do here is, instead of like, oh, Tyrese is dead, let's run, you go through Tyrese's eyes and see what it's like to die from a zombie bite. And you're questioning, is Tyrese gonna live? Are they gonna cut off his arm? And in the end, I'm like, all right, he's losing a lot of blood. Hopefully he doesn't survive. As much as I like Tyrese, he does die from the bite, but you just see pretty much the whole episode of him going through death. And this is the best episode of the season so far. Personally, I didn't love the mid-season finale. I thought the Beth death was like, oh, they just want to kill someone off. And in this episode, I'm like, all right, maybe we'll get some aftermath of Beth and like how people feel. And honestly, even though I really like Beth's character, I thought this was so much better than just saying, oh, Beth died, let's mourn, because we've seen that with The Walking Dead. How many people have died in this show already? We've seen the mourning episode. And especially if you're binge watching this show, you have, oh, Beth died. Watch the next episode. Tyrese dies. What is this? For a formula of a show, you never really expect. You had one big death, and now you have a second big death. These are two characters that are important to The Walking Dead. They're not small characters. Let's say if Noah died this episode, it had a totally different feel than Tyrese dying, because Tyrese has been on the show for a while now, and he's a cuddly teddy bear on the show. So I loved how they utilized the different actors that passed away also. Beth, again, better than saying, oh no, Beth died mourning, and I'm sure we're going to get Maggie mourning a bit more in the next episode, but instead of just, oh no, Beth died, you used Beth's character and Bob and Lizzie, and the governor to say, hey, it's not that bad to die. This is everything you did wrong in your life. Maybe you did this thing right. I love that Beth was singing throughout Tyrese's death scene. It was just so cinematic and so great. The emotion of this episode, the thrill of this episode too, like the suspense. I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? But yeah, utilizing the characters they did, it was perfect. I really enjoyed it, and just cinematically, this episode looked great. The different flashes they had of George, and then you're like, oh, is someone dying? Everyone just thought it was Beth, but it was actually Tyrese's death. Such a good episode, all the way through. Just the heaviness of it, the suspense, it's everything that I want with The Walking Dead, and I hope they could do more episodes like this, because again, I thought the finale with Beth's death was just like, oh, we had to kill somebody, and Walking Dead tends to throw itself in that area where it's like, oh, we don't have a plot going on, let's kill somebody for suspense, and this felt like the death was needed, and that's something I really enjoyed about this episode, and I can't wait to see where the plot goes. Seems like they're going to go to Washington, D.C. So I'm excited to see that plot progress, because I'm kind of tired of let's just survive, kind of like what Michonne said. I'm excited to see where the plot goes after this, especially since season 1 is one of my favorite seasons, and that was more of hope and trying to figure out what exactly this apocalypse is and how to stop it, and then they're like, there is no hope. But now at this, even though there's a lot of people that died, there's a bit more hope. So overall, I really enjoyed this episode, obviously, and I hope this season and this half of the season could stay on this momentum and have this many great episodes. So this is my review for The Walking Dead. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, next Sunday I have another review for The Walking Dead. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.